Alright, customer stated they got wheel speed sensor faults. Got connected to it with tech tool. Got one for wheel speed sensor axle 2 right. Well, it's 3 of them for axle 2 right. Abnormally large variations, data erratic, intermittent, or incorrect. And mechanical system not responding properly. Then we got 2 for axle 3 left. Abnormally large variations, data erratic, intermittent, or incorrect. And we got a pressure modulation valve. ABS axle 1 left, current below normal open circuit. So, we'll get these wheel speed sensors checked first, then we'll get that pressure modulation valve checked. Alright, so I was clipping all these zip ties and just pulling it up here to look at it, and it unplugged itself. I mean, I barely even had to pull on it. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but that thing's pretty corroded. So was inside of this sensor there, which will give it a good connection, as y'all know. So we're just gonna quote repairing this end right here and replacing this sensor. Well, that takes care of axle 2 right. Now let's move on to axle 3 left. Alright, for this axle 3 sensor, or axle 3 left sensor, I was able to unplug it. Pins look alright on there, but there was tape all the way around it, and as you can see right here, I pulled all of that tape off of the wire, and they spliced in right here and ran this overlay wire all the way back up to the main rear chassis harness connector. Also, when I was untaping it, I ran into a puddle of water that's just soaked in here. So I'm just gonna quote the harness because we got the pins on the harness side corroded over there, and then water all throughout the harness here. So if it's not replaced or fixed, it's gonna corrode another pin. So I'm just go ahead and quote the harness, quote that sensor over there, and I'm also going to check resistance on the sensor side here, make sure it's in spec. And if it is, then we'll just leave it alone. If not, we'll obviously replace it. But I got my little contraption here. I just plug into the sensor, hook up my wires there, and read out resistance. I'm gonna do that now. I'll show you what I get. Alright, so I'm getting a resistance reading of 1756 kilo ohms. Specification is 12 to 2700. So that sensor's good to go. I don't have to worry about that. Alright, so I don't have any guided diagnostic steps for the modulator fault. So I'm just gonna check continuity from pin to pin from the modulator connector down there to the MCFC right here on the firewall. We got pin 1 at the modulator to pin 36 at the MCFC, pin 2 to pin 38, and pin 3 to pin 37. I'm gonna go ahead and test that now and give you guys the results when I get them. Alright, so I got those tested. All 3 tested good. Neither one had continuity to ground, so that's a good sign. Alright, now I'm gonna head inside and check from the internal MCFC side to the ABS module connector. I think it's the B connector if I'm not mistaken. And I'll get back with you when I get that tore apart. Okay, so I just end up finding some information on that modulator on Bendix. It's saying to verify 4.9 to 5.5 ohms from pin 1 and 2, and between pins 3 and 2 it should be 9.8 to 11 ohms. So I'm gonna check that real quick and I'll let y'all know what I get. Okay, so I did confirm those readings are in specification as well. So now I'm gonna head inside and start tearing the panels down and checking from pin to pin in there. Alright, we're back. I tested my pin to pin check from the ABS module connector, which was X2, to the modulator connector itself. I was going to do the MCFC connector, but our MCFC main front cab connector, but I just went ahead and checked from the modulator connector itself. That way I just include the whole circuit at once. All my readings checked out there too. Let's see, from the module connector is pin 1 to pin 3 at the modulator, pin 2 to pin 1, and pin 3 to pin 2. They all checked out, all had continuity from pin to pin. Neither one of them had continuity to ground or power, so pretty much leads me to a no fault found on that fault. Like I said, I tested the module itself as well. It checks out, so can't replace something that's not bad. So we'll just get that wheel speed sensor replaced and that rear harness back there, clear the faults, take it on a road test, see how it does. If something comes back, good. If not, good. So, see you then. Appreciate y'all guys for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed these videos. I appreciate all the support. Drop a follow for more. Thank you.